Hello everyone, welcome to our discussion today. I'm Siva. Together with me is Melissa. We are lawyers from the Kuala Lumpur Legal Aid Centre.
Together with UNHCR, we have developed 4 legal empowerment videos to raise legal awareness with the refugee community in Malaysia. In this video, we are going to explore the dual system of family law in Malaysia, which consists of both civil and Sharia family laws.
That's right, Melissa. Generally, when it comes to family law, the laws on Muslims and non-Muslims are different. Civil family law applies to non-Muslims, while Sharia family law applies to Muslims.
And when it comes to Sharia family law, each of the 14 states in Malaysia has its own set of laws, though they are generally the same.
So, if a Muslim couple wishes to marry or divorce, it depends on which state they reside in to determine which Sharia law applies.
Moving on, let's discuss the challenges refugees face in registering their marriages in Malaysia, be it under the civil or Sharia laws.
For non-Malaysian citizens, to register their marriage in Malaysia, documents such as a valid passport and a marital status letter or approval are required. Unfortunately, many refugees do not possess these documents, making it impossible for them to legally register their marriage in Malaysia.
Absolutely. And while refugees conduct religious and/or cultural wedding ceremonies, these ceremonies are not legally recognized in Malaysia. In a situation where refugees have valid proof of marriage registration from their country of origin and wish to register their marriage here in Malaysia, they unfortunately will not be able to do so, as they may not be able to provide sufficient supporting documents. If a refugee intends to marry a Malaysian or a foreigner with a valid passport and register the marriage in Malaysia, the couple will not be able to do so, as the refugee will not have the necessary documents required and the UNHCR card is not sufficient for the purposes of marriage registration.
Also, Malaysia generally does not allow anyone below the age of 18 years to be married. Malaysia also does not recognize polygamy marriages for the non-Muslims. Polygamy means having more than one wife or husband at the same time.
Another common question: can refugees file in for a divorce if they are unable to register their marriage in the first place?
Legally speaking, a divorce application must be made at court. Hence, they will be unable to apply for divorce if they lack a valid marriage certificate, which is a requirement for court processes. Without the necessary documentation, refugees may struggle to access legal remedies for marriage and divorce issues.
Some refugees will then seek help from UNHCR to assist in solving their family issues. However, UNHCR does not have the power to enforce divorce, remedy custody of children, and property matters. Besides UNHCR, some refugees will also turn to their community leaders or religious figures to settle their divorce or custody issues. The solutions provided by the community leaders or religious figures might not be legally binding.
Now we wish to address one of the critical issues in family matters: domestic violence. In Malaysia, the Domestic Violence Act 1994 provides protection for victims, including wives, husbands, children, and other family members.
You may not be aware of it, but these are examples of actions which could amount to domestic violence. Injuring your body physically, putting you in fear of physical injury, forcing you to have sex, even if it's between husband and wife, locking you up, damaging or destroying your property, stealing from you, threatening to harm you or destroy your property, abusing you psychologically and mentally, humiliating victims, etc. Forcing you to take drugs or food which has turned bad, not allowing you to eat and drink to the extent of putting your health in danger.
Victims of domestic violence are encouraged to seek immediate medical attention and report the abuse to the police. If you are a victim, you can take the following steps. First, go immediately to a hospital or clinic for a checkup. Second, get a copy of the medical report. Third, go to the nearest police station to lodge a police report. And fourth, bring along your UNHCR card when making a police report. If you are yet to undergo UNHCR registration process, you may inform the police that you're waiting for the registration appointment and bring along proof of your registration application.
Alternatively, you may also approach NGOs who offer support and assistance to victims of domestic violence. Here are the details. Also, help is available for free at government-run one-stop crisis centers located in most government hospital emergency rooms. There, doctors will provide medical treatment and help you to seek police protection, shelters, and counseling services to support you. Again, all for free. To assess the service, please do not hesitate to approach any government hospital and let them know you would want to speak to the center.
Lastly, some of you may also have inquiries about adoption, especially for refugees who wish to give their children away for adoption to Malaysian parents. Adoption is governed by specific laws for both non-Muslims and Muslims in Malaysia. Adoption Act 1952 for non-Muslims and Registration Adoption Act 1952 for Muslims.
Generally, it is doable. However, the Malaysian parents will face citizenship issues of their adopted children, which will pose a problem with them going to school, applying for passports, and other concerns related to statelessness.
Overall, understanding legal frameworks is crucial for refugees living in Malaysia to navigate their rights and responsibilities.
Absolutely, Siva. It's vital for refugees to seek legal assistance and support when facing complex legal issues in Malaysia.
Well, that wraps up our discussion for today. Thank you for watching this video. We encourage you to gain more understanding of your rights by watching all 4 videos in this series. And for more information, you can visit UNHCR Malaysia website at refugeemalaysia.org.
Don't miss out on vital information that can empower you and others in your community. Stay informed. Know your rights.